They should have been home. I went looking all goddamn night. You should be scouring the streets, for Christ's sake. That's your job, ain't it? Without a goddamn report, something. I told you Jack is 15, Betty's 10.
I don't need, man. I'm not finna do a lot of jazz here. What's good? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. If you've been here before, welcome back. Hope everything is well with you. Hope you're cool. Episode 7 was a lot to take in, honestly. How did you feel? I'm gonna let you go.
So the first thing I noticed from an analytical standpoint, just something that I peeped. I thought that it was interesting that the episode began and ended in similar places, right?
Okay.
Like the opening was showing what happened with the family and the little bunker, the little joint.
Yeah.
You know, with the drowning. And ironically, that was a place of death, but it ended up being kind of like a salvation place. Mm-hmm. But he still kind of, in a way, he drowned in his own plans and schemes. That's what I saw when I looked at that. But that's one thing that I noticed. And so to me, that was one of those things that I really liked about the episode. I feel like they couldn't do too much because next week episode's gonna be bananas. That's what I think. I think everything is happening next week. But I think they gave us just enough to get us past that threshold of like we didn't do anything with this episode and we did something. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
That's how I felt.
Nah, I agree. And honestly, off camera, you asked what four things were big.
Yeah, we was about to hash it out before. The energy was different off camera, y'all. Like we done had a whole conversation between that and that, this and that. But bringing it back, yeah. What were the most important events to you? The four, because it started off. I thought we was at 2. And then I named one, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, it's 4 then."
Yeah,
I'm like, what you mean?
Yeah, nah.
All right, go ahead.
So, for me, by order of importance, and a gripe of mine too. We going 2 birds with one stone. Two penguins with one rock. No? All right.
With one piece of ice.
One door.
Nah.
First problem, or number one, the kids get the brothers getting packed up. The brothers getting packed up was number one to me. And
okay. I could see that.
Go ahead.
I don't agree, but I could see that. And I didn't even consider that, and I should have, because obviously I made the whole parallel at the beginning. But okay, go ahead.
And simultaneously, that is also encompassing in my problem. If I could have the floor here for a second.
The floor is yours.
Okay. To all writers, myself included, I'm saying this not only for me to remember this, but also for anyone that will come across this in the future. I've mulled over this for a day, and I still don't exactly know what I'm saying, so I may need your help. But to me, villains should be evil. They don't technically have to be vile, right?
Okay.
And what I'm saying when I say that is to expound on that thought. My problem with this, the Oedipus complex was not necessary, bro.
He didn't need that.
Like, my thing is the relationship between Oz and his mother was already one of dependency anyway. But I don't think that the flashback framing of essentially he packed up his brothers so that he could have all of his mother's love, it wasn't necessary. And in the post, in the post kind of like scene review, everybody just leaned into it like it was cool. Everybody was like, yeah, I think this shows how really bad somebody is. Bro, I can be a monster and not be incestuous. That's not those two things.
You know, it's funny. I didn't watch it this time because you didn't watch it last time.
That's valid. That's that you didn't miss it. They literally only talked about they pretty much only focused on the weight of that relationship, and she would go on to explain how Oz holds his mother in high regard because of the fact that she didn't treat him differently and still showed him the same amount of love, which to me, you're making the same face. You're making the same face I made. Hold on. Let me tell y'all what he's thinking, because we probably thinking the same thing. His brothers didn't treat him bad, so y'all saying that the mom was the only one that loved him.
Yeah, they did. It's not like they jumped off the deep end. I thought in that moment, like with the hide and seek joint, I thought that was like, you can't get down here.
Mm-hmm.
But they expressed sorrow for that, like in the scene.
Yeah.
He said, F y'all, you know I can't get down here. He's like, look, I'm sorry. Look, we'll start over. We'll play something. Like, immediate change. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, stupid boy. Ha, 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 ha. You can't get down. They didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
So it's not like they were just on a consistent basis downing him.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it bothered me. Like, I thought it was weird when he was looking at, he was like, why are you talking to mom? Why are you talking to mom like that? Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
see that. I was like, what is he noting? Like, why is he noting that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then but I didn't. Hold on, before I'm gonna let you have it back, but I don't think that he killed him on purpose, though.
The framing in the post, the framing in the post show was that he didn't kill them. He didn't kill them. He didn't do anything to stop them from dying. That's what she said. That's near verbatim.
But he was looking for them to come home.
I think so. So what they use small cues to validate this. They use him knowing that he closed the door, and then they use when he gets home and they go and they watch the movie, the small glances that he kind of shares with the mother as he's watching the whatchamacallit, and the smile. If you can remember this. Because at this point I've seen it a couple times and had to go back and like point, and when she pointed these things out I went back. Or they have the visual assist, there as well. And the small little kind of smile he gives as they gave the name of the guy, but the dude that was tap dancing, the smile, Oz smiles as the dude kind of shoots down all his fellow dancers. They use that to try to
see, but so maybe that's what they wanted. Like maybe that was their vision for it. They were like, yeah, here.
Mm-hmm.
But it don't feel like that, because the first thing that the scene is set up to where Oz wants to watch a movie with his mama. He said that.
Mm-hmm.
So in our brains, okay, they not back. Fine then. I just give more time.
Mm-hmm.
Like at least me, because to me at least it wasn't framed like I'm a malicious killer who just killed my siblings for my mother's love. Like it didn't feel like that to me. He closes like, good luck getting out of there. And then as they're sitting on the couch watching movies or whatever, he's actively looking at the door to see if they come home.
And looking out the window at the rain as well.
Like actively. And it's not like he was like, oh yeah, I know for a fact when I close this door,
they're not gonna be able to
the
get
rain
out.
is falling down, it's gonna fill up and they're gonna drown.
Yeah.
And then I'm the only, like, it wasn't like that.
No, listen. I agree with you. I think the attempt to do it and to try to point out those small notes, while I did see them and realize them, I think that's them trying to more validate their reason for doing things in the way that they did. I don't agree, but like I'm not the showrunner, so it's like I get it. I understand the perspective. I don't think it's necessary. On top of the fact that, given the structure of where they were, and the era of time they were in, they could have used any number of things to inflict trauma on the mother that while simultaneously getting rid of both of the siblings and still have the same exact outcome without whatever weird incestuous Oedipus complex situation that they had going on over there. But yeah, glad I got that off my chest because God, it was bad writing to me. But anyway,
I do have a question for you.
What's the question?
Do you think, because I thought this, the way, because we didn't introduce this thought yet. No, I'll wait because we need to finish the 4, and then I can introduce this thought.
Okay.
So number 1 was the
brothers.
The brothers dying. Number 2 was.
What did you have? You had what did you have? You had the drugs. Did you have the not the drugs, the car bomb at 1?
Yes. At first, my brain thought about Sal, but it's like that's not the first thing. So it was like, yes, the drugs blowing up.
Okay.
Is to me by far the most important moment in this.
No. So for me, 2. This was actually a battle for 1 and 2. 2 was the cyclical nature of Sophia telling her niece the same thing that her dad told her. The same thing that her dad told her when it came to murdering people.
Yeah. See, so let me tell you why I didn't care about that.
Why did? Okay, go ahead.
It's not like I didn't care. Let me.
He said,
I know why I need to fix that. I know why I need to fix that. Okay. When I was watching all the Sophia scenes, and when I watched her with Francis, and Francis told her, "You doing the same thing as everybody else." Me and you just had that conversation.
Yeah, you're valid.
Where they tried to make her like this grandiose gangster, but with morals.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and we both said it wasn't gonna work.
Yeah.
So fast forward to this episode, and we're like, "The freak do you think this is?" Like, duh. We're like, duh, and she's like realizing it. So that pissed me off in the episode. Like, to me, that was the thing that I hated the most. It was like, what?
Yeah, for sure.
What are you? But I said all that to say, so when she was having that conversation with old girl, I was listening more so to just like how she felt about it. You know, talking about how they deserve to die and yada yada yada. And part of my brain was like, she's technically correct based on who they were, right? Yeah. Like she's technically correct.
Yeah.
It's just the messenger is just
it coming from you. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's like this is bad because you are technically cut from the same cloth. You are the reason that they're not here right now.
Yeah.
And you did it because you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true. That's true as well. But that's why but see, for me, that's why I had it at number 2, because for me it was one of those moments of like, you said all this and you did all this, but now not only was Oz's mom right, technically, if we gonna go all the way, you made a second hangman just chilling right in front of you too, and there's no way for you to get out of this.
Not only did you make a second or third hangman, technically, you kind of became exactly what you said they framed you to be.
Yeah,
you asphyxiated all those people in the house, and brought the girl outside. Like, you're like, yeah, we're just gonna go out and sleep out here. Like, that's nuts.
Yeah.
And now you really, if you wanted to prove you wasn't like your daddy by not silencing her. That's what you did. You went there because you was like, I don't want her to feel like, you know what I'm saying, she's being silenced. But you need her to shut up so you don't get locked up.
And that's what you finna do too. You finna keep her, she finna stay right there in that home. You didn't take her home with you. So you made it just as bad.
You know, she gonna talk. Side note, oh boy, the therapist, he's wild because he was willing to kill her. I know he was willing to kill that little girl.
Hey,
is she a problem? That's what he said.
Hey,
is she a problem?
Hey, listen, real nigga, do what you gotta do, man.
What?
Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do, man.
Man, if he killed that girl, Sophia will have his head. And not in the way that she already does.
Listen, I think no matter how you cut it, he would like it. So whatever you want to do.
That was a bar. You was spitting right now. Hold on,
hold
no on. Hey, me and Royce versus whoever. Like what?
He go take it that way regardless. Like I definitely think no matter what happens, he's gonna go. Cause
Sophia, I am here for you.
He was ready to pack that little girl up.
He been ready to pack up everybody for a while now. And then he was doing, what was he doing was he hypnotizing her?
Probably. You put them under, they generally try to put people, there's a term for it, but they put you under like a hypnotic trance. And once they put you under that hypnotic trance, it's supposed to take you back to that point in your life. And then you're supposed to like be able to have a conversation while mentally being simultaneously in the moment. There's a whole thing attached to it. But yes, essentially.
Man. Okay, so that was 2 for you. 2 for me was at first it was Sal dying, but now I'm gonna amend my answer to the brothers.
Okay.
I still think Sal is number 3 though. That was important. He's Salvatore Moroni. Like, we not gonna like just act like he's just some dude in the show.
So I'm not gonna put him down, but Sal is like Sal was probably like, I'm being a little hyperbolic, but Sal was probably closer to like 7 because they pack Sal up in every iteration of almost every show. I think the only one that he stands alone. I think the only one he's alive in is Cape Crusader. I think he died in BTAS, in like the original BTAS. I don't think so. And then in most of
what I'm saying though is the reason it was important is because he was a part of the power structure, right? Like they created a power structure around him and Sophia,
for sure.
And with him dying, that means that the initial like family mafia type ideology is 100% dead on that side.
For sure. That's valid.
And so to me, that's why it was so significant. It's because it's like one of the 3 main pillars that the show has been built on is just gone now. Also, shout out to Clancy Brown because he was cooking.
No, he was for sure. If I'm being really fair, they kind of wrote you out. I'm not gonna say in a bad way, but in a bad way because you.
Yo, I was upset with the heart attack. I was angry. I was upset. I was like, no.
The Penguin was too, though.
No. Yes.
The Penguin was too.
That's what I was gonna say. Now we can say it. So, do you feel like in some ways, the brothers dying was similar to this situation in that technically he had no control over how it happened, and so maybe he didn't want it to happen, but now that it's here he kind of has to like own it? Or do you think that Sal's death was more of a thing like, I need people to believe that I did this?
I would say it's a little bit of both, because the entire time it's always been like, I'm better than you. There is that kind of like, I need this because it solidifies not only within himself and simultaneously works into his character, that like self-esteem aspect, if you will, where like, I need this. Like if I can do this by myself without the help, he was winning the fight. I'm gonna keep it tall. Penguin was gonna dust this nigga. I'm gonna keep it all the way fair.
Wait,
I think he was gonna dust that nigga. I'm gonna keep it fair.
No, you don't.
Yes,
you don't think that.
Yes, I do.
He got off one combo.
Hey,
it was all Sal the rest of the fight.
Hey, listen. You want to really have a combo? You want to really have a combo? We can have a combo,
yes.
Bro.
What?
Fine. One combo is cool. Guess what? You know what Sal got? Sal got that injury down there. Hit that nigga. Hit him. Hit that nigga in that stab.
You want to talk about injuries, nigga? I'm gonna kick you in your knee, in your leg. It's over. I win.
Hey, bro. Sal, listen. Penguin lower to the ground. We got leverage. We can work this out. We can figure it out. I promise. We got it.
Yeah, just got through slamming that man head through some glass. He was losing. He got one combo and then Sal said, I'm not having it. And he started whooping him again. The only reason he lost is because he's Come on, man. Nah, man.
Hey, bro. Should have listened to your doctor, brother. Don't get nothing to do with me. Should have listened to your doctor, brother. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's a fact.
Everybody tell you get no fist fight, bro.
That's a fact. And bro tried to tell you beforehand, and you said he dies today.
Sal, you want me to keep it tall? You should have been out here in the first place. You should have gone back to cooking and putting yogurt in dishes, nigga. You should have been indoors.
I think he should have died when Oz tried to take him out in the first place. That would have been better.
Yeah, for sure.
This is from Oz. That's where he should have died. I ain't gonna lie. If they would have let him die there, Oz would have been solidified in the streets for me. I'd have been like, he alright with me now.
He's solidified in the streets anyway. Because if we keep it tall, that's the other thing too. To completely answer your question and to kind of connect it or complete the parallel to the episode. That's probably why he shot him them extra time. Like it actually looked like he got the upper hand, knocked him down, and put the bullets in him, so we could throw the body out and do all the play up all the theatrics.
I get that, but to me, he had a full conversation with a dead man.
Oh no, for sure. That's what actually happened.
And when he saw him passing out, he said, "Oh no!" Like he said, "No." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "What you mean, no?" Then he was like, "No, come on, like fight me." He can't. Look at him.
Yeah, bro.
He choking on them words that Victor don't be getting out.
Oh, yo.
Victor
had like 30 seconds of screen time. God.
He ain't stuttering this episode neither that I remember.
Bro, he had like 30 seconds of screen time and got put out a window. He was like, "Hey, bro, go. Like, you gotta go." Also,
I thought it was hard. He said, "Bring me an army."
No cat, nigga. I was like, he said that shit. Also, Victor, I'm glad you're still alive, brother. Definitely thought you was cooked.
Man, what? I thought it was over when we was like, "Kid, wake up." I said, "Oh my gosh, she blunt force trauma this man to death."
I saw the blood coming off his head. I was like, "Oh, he's wrapped.
It's over." It's over.
They wrapped him up. Oh no. What was 3? 3 for me. 3 for me would be the We're doing moments of significance. I'm stuck between 2 points. So the first one, which was, I'm more of the what the words mean in comparison to where the show is currently type of person. And if I'm gonna be that person, the Oz and his mom dancing while she crying, saying that like you're all I got left. I need nigga. That shit. I was like, oh, because it gave so much insight not only into the relationship but also the fact that, hey, I'm gonna keep it tall. She is a horrible mother.
Do you know what I thought about?
No, I'm scared.
We're not gonna say. I'm not doing that.
I'm scared. Nah, what you gonna say? Nah,
you know exactly what I'm about to say. That's why you scared.
Say what you gonna say. Say what you gonna say. Get it off your chest.
You know how they be like, like the red pill guys be talking about like son husbands.
Oh no! Yeah, but that's
110% what I thought about when I seen that.
That's exactly what it is though. Like him bringing her dinner. It's a date. Dog, that's what I mean when I said like, the whole Oedipus complex thing too. Like it's
I'm gonna keep it tall. Have I ever me and my mom going out on a date? Absolutely. I'm not gonna pretend, but it wasn't what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like that.
No, I'm a double down where you at, nigga. I ain't never looked at my mama the way I always looked at his mama, nigga.
That's a fact. That was to me. That was wow. I was like, well, bro, hey.
That's all I said, bro.
I ain't never seen a family member talking to my mama and been like, "Benny, move." I ain't never did that. Like,
he looked at his mama like, bro. I still don't even have a word for that. I've been thinking about that for 2 days. I still don't know what this.
But my mom has also never, like, my mom has confided in me, but never in the way that his mom confided in him. Talking about you gonna give me everything I deserve, right?
Yeah.
My mama be like, go out here and be a man and do what you got to do. That's what my mama be telling me.
Yeah, the relationship they
Be a man, do what you got to do. Love God. Take care of your business. That's what she tell me. She don't say, son, I need you to go out of here this world and give me everything I deserve.
Cause I deserve it, don't I? You're all I got left. That's like, bro, what? That whole, yeah. I don't want to stay on that point for too long, cause it's disgusting.
Yeah, that son husband garbage is crazy. That's why these dudes get in marriages and be like, my mama come first. My mama gonna sit in the front seat. You gotta sit in the back.
I pray to God
if
those
she's
are all skits.
Was she old? Yeah, you right.
Boy, yeah.
What you mean, like today? You got me bent.
Yeah, nah. And then
my wife is
before
me.
You're good. Before we get to before the drugs, where do we go?
I don't understand how you have this many in front of drugs.
Because the drugs were a good point. My problem with the drugs, if we gonna keep it tall, scale of the explosion, I feel like should have done more damage. I feel like I know.
Did you see the ground?
I did see the ground. I think all that should have caved in too. I think it should have fell straight through.
I mean,
also he killed all them niggas for that too. All of those people lived. None of those people lived. Whole crew cooked.
Let me tell you how mad I was about that, right? Because again, this is another example of Sophia being a hypocrite. Like, you're trying to be different still, and you still did something
OG
that your
Mafia.
daddy would have did.
OG Mafia, yeah, for sure.
Like, what? When I seen it, I said, it's a car bomb. She's not in that car. She's not in that car.
Cap, yeah.
And then when bro got out and ran, I laughed. I ain't gonna lie.
I did too.
But nah, Oz pissed me off because he limped in there. I'm sorry, I said that like he can help it. And he looked, he saw the car bomb. They said, Oz, what is it? That nigga said, oh my God. Tell them what it is. Tell them.
I only have like 20 seconds. It don't matter.
Yeah, but still tell them what it is. Because then what then happened is you leave. You barely get there because you had to hobble there.
Mm.
You close the door, and they're looking to see what it is.
I was gonna say, do you remember the shot? Buddy's looking over the thing as it explodes. Like
he said, hey, what is it? And it said 1 second. Like,
oh,
can you imagine how long that 1 second was? Like, just think about it. He didn't tell you. Oz is stone solid. So you're the guy. You walk up to the thing. You go, hey, what is it? And you look and you see 1 0 0 0. Is it colon or semicolon?
It's colon.
0 0 colon 0 1. You're like,
yeah, you know what's funny? That's exactly what I was gonna do too. I was gonna say, if that actually happened to me, and just throw my hands up. Ain't nothing else gonna happen, bro. Ain't nothing else.
Oh my gosh! Bro. Like your brain, like the amount of thoughts you gonna go through in that 1 minute,
bruh.
Dang, me and my mama was beefing earlier. Like,
you gonna be honest? With 1 second left, the only thing that's gonna come to my mind is a little.
Oh man.
Adrian Bronner meme, the little. I'm cooked. Like I'm thinking that's it. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, man. It just frustrated me because, bro, like you just watched it. They just held you down, bro. Because imagine if they didn't fight when you tried to fight Falco. I mean, what's that nigga's name? Brody. If they didn't fight, if they just gave up.
Dog, after the speech and everything, bro,
man. Yeah, like, and he's just like, every man for himself.
Yeah. Bro said, y'all did good. You fought for what you believed in. You held down your home because it was your own. And you gonna leave, nigga? You gonna leave us like this?
Then bro said it's not the army I wanted, but it's the army I got.
Oh,
Maybe that was the clue right there. We should have knew.
Hey, bunch of
He
side
looking for a
characters.
new army, guys.
Yeah, no cap. Bunch of side characters with no names. We should have known. We should have known they weren't supposed to live.
Man, that frustrated me. I was like, dang, bro.
Also, you want me to be honest while we here, because you texted it. You texted it. You texted the thing adjacent to what I wish it was. I definitely thought it was Eve's body. Not gonna lie to you.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Nah, Eve not gonna. Why would Eve die? She gave her. Number one, they're women.
What does that mean?
You know exactly what that means. That she's not gonna kill her. She's a woman.
Dog, we would have packed up. We would have packed up Eve with the bomb.
No, we're not packing up Eve because Eve is a woman. My dad was killing women. I didn't do that, so I can't go around killing no women. You know what I'm saying? They gonna think it was me.
But after the niece thing,
but also,
go ahead.
No, but also you gave me the location. You told me where he was at, so we good.
That's valid. And then after the niece thing, I realized I'm not better than nobody. I'm not gonna get pink hair and a tattoo on my butt. So let's wrap it up.
But she's still trying to be better than everybody. That's why she's like, you think I care about this, but I care about something different. That's why I blew up all the drugs. 'Cause I don't want none of the drugs. Okay, so what do you want?
That's why I killed thousands and leveled an entire block. Cause
probably indiscriminately. So just think about it, right? Like, I ain't really killing no women, but some women definitely died in that explosion. I mean,
I guess.
But my point, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do. Sophia counting that as a win is fun. It's funny to look back on in hindsight. I'm gonna get off of that though, because that's so funny.
No, I loved Sophia at the beginning, but it's just like you
just keep doing things.
And it's just now. I will say the coolest thing that she done did is brought her to the little the place where they went on that date.
Yeah.
To see the movie. I thought that was hard. I said,
oh,
she bringing him.
Goodness.
She bringing him back to where it all began, type stuff. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, no, all those things happen, and then maybe the drugs. There was a lot of. Also, if I can be really fair, Sophia and Oz's mom's confrontation was better to me than the drugs. Also, that slap, that was hilarious to me. I'm gonna give it to her.
I laughed at it too. I was wondering what she was gonna do. I ain't gonna lie, because I was like, she's gonna do something. Mm-hmm. She's out of her freaking mind.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I just don't know what it's gonna be.
Dog, she slapped her. I started rolling. I'm not gonna lie. And then she had to put the hand up to stop old boy. Like, no. This is fine.
Yeah.
Let it happen.
That was my part.
I was like,
she's that.
Yeah, nah.
What got me though? Do you think? So I guess the way that Frances responded about her son suggests that she knows that Oz killed her sons, right? Mm-hmm. But I want to make sure I formulate the question correctly. Do you think that means that she actually does, like, she did know and didn't treat him differently? Because I remember you said that earlier. Part of the reason you probably love her is because she's seen it and didn't treat him different. But does she really know? Or is that a part of her brain that's kind of like, we just go put this.
So you can
go put it right here. Because the way she responded to Sophia suggested that was a memory that she intentionally does not bring up.
So if you want to, do you want to go full analysis and psychological here? Or would you like to just?
Yeah, go ahead.
So if we go full analysis,
I just want to hear you cook.
If we go full analysis and psychological, I had to sit up a little bit. If we go full analysis and psychological, the tick of the hand shaking. And the fact that she only remembers them in like a very specific positive light, on top of the fact that She doesn't let anybody else talk about them. Not even Oz really. She either has pushed it to the side, or you could even argue, to connect it to a previous episode, when Oz said that the doctors don't know what she has. It might be a loop of trauma caused by the fact that she knows it and has like tried to push that down into the like secretions of her mind. That's why the doctors don't know what it is. That's why
she's not out of her mind for real.
Yeah,
well, she is, but
she put herself in that space, because people that are, at least I've heard many times on many occasions that traumatic experiences can cause people to have those types of breaks continuously. So when the topic is brought up, it does that to you. But on top of the fact, that's probably why I can think of his real name, the Freak Doctor. That's why he's probably not going to be able to. That's probably why he's not going to be able to break her, because
the Freak Doctor is crazy.
Yeah, I thought of his real name, which I think is like Theo Rossi or something. I don't
remember.
That's probably why he's not gonna be able to break her, because she's created that space in her mind intentionally to remember her children in a very specific light. So that's why those breaks are gonna happen, and nobody's actually going to be able to ever figure out what's quote unquote wrong with her. She's doing it as a protection or a coping mechanism, protection case. Like you build up all that so that now every time they mention your kids or whatever the case may be, you have those little bouts of psychosis.
That's nuts.
Makes sense though.
Thank you, Doctor.
I don't think if you want to be really fair, I don't think they're gonna connect all those pieces, but it would be a nice little note. That's why doctors can't figure it out. It's self-inflicted. So when she goes to doctors, she can just have a regular conversation. But when they bring up her kids, the break happens. But they bring it up in different spaces. So like some people may ask her like, what's your life at home like, and that might make the break. Or what's your family like? What are good moments you have with your kids? Any specific, any generalized questions around it cause her to tweak out like that, but nothing ever specific happens, so nothing ever just like sets her off and they can point to it exactly. I don't think they'll do all this, but it would be fun if they did.
That makes a lot of sense though. That's a good little theory. It's a light connection. He said it himself. The doctors don't know. That would make sense as to why they don't know. I also hope Buddy don't break her, but go on. I hope he don't either, because him breaking her is a little suggestive. I think that the drugs was important because that's why we is here. We is here for the drugs. You know what I'm saying? It must be the drugs that got us thinking crazy stuff. You know what I mean? We got the whole city on lock. He got the pathways underneath, and you done blew it up. and you done blew it up. This is what I wanted. This is part of my empire. I am building an empire into the next movie. Mm-hmm. And the one thing I wasn't counting on is you psycho lady deciding you don't want this no more and blowing it up. So now I got to build a new empire
and killing thousands. But go on.
That don't matter to us. What are you talking about?
Also,
that don't matter.
While I'm here, I'll agree with you. While I'm here, how was the detective able to just find Oz and all that rubble, nigga? Because of the lip. Stop.
Yeah, I mean, oh good, you survived.
Stop.
Huh? Bro, there's like 30 of us over here trying to get out of this. I just stood out, huh? It was the limp.
It was the limp,
right?
I can just tell by the way you walk. Okay, all right.
I've barely taken any steps. I just pushed a rock off me. What do you mean?
2 or 3 was enough. It was Ruz. It's a very distinct walk, you know.
Yeah, nah, I don't know. I don't agree that he should have been able to find him, but you know, it is what it is. He was there. That would make it worse if he was planted there, because that means she tried to kill you.
Yeah.
She tried to kill you too.
Like,
yeah, because like, bro, how far away would he have had to have been to not be affected by the explosion at all?
I don't know how far. I don't know how far that explosion went. I definitely assume it went miles. I would be hard.
No, but that make it worse.
I would definitely assume it went miles. I would be hard pressed to believe it was hard enough to shake concrete from the bottom up, and it didn't just vibrate it. It literally displaced it. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That's an inconsistency right there.
I don't know. I'm gonna let them have it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Also, I don't think he was dirty or nothing either. Anyway, I'm not gonna stay on that point because I definitely think he just walked up through the sand and was like, Sophia wants you. And Sophia sent me or something, and then just hit him. I was like,
smack. Over with.
You just picked me out of all these people? Were you just going around hitting people using the same line before this? How did you?
It was like, imagine there was at least 3 other fat guys there.
Like, you just.
There was at least 3.
You were just hitting.
So you just knocked all of them out.
You was
before
bombing
you got to me.
civilians.
You said the line, and I know you couldn't see them clear because there's smoke in there.
Like.
But you just seen me, huh? Okay.
Yeah, no.
No problem. Got it.
Went over all those things and did the episode. Do you got anything else you want to add, man? This was.
Nah, I think we did that pretty concisely right there. That was it right there. Look at that.
Okay, predictions for the last episode.
I think Vic gonna bring the Asians.
Okay.
I think he gonna have a whole squad of Asians on the block.
Vic having to stutter to that old Asian man is going to be the funniest part of that episode. Go on.
We'll be like, I don't understand you neither. Ooh. Oh, I gotta be quiet.
It's gonna turn to a rush hour bit really quickly.
I think somebody else is gonna die. I just don't know who.
Okay. And
I predict that we will see Eve show her loyalty in the next episode, which is crazy because she should have no loyalty to him. But I think she's gonna show her loyalty in this. I don't know how. I don't know how you weave that in there, but we'll see.
Okay. And what happens to Sophia for you?
She gonna make it. She gonna live. She gonna be in the movie.
You looking around as you saying that? Are you confident?
I'm pretty confident.
Okay, what happens to Mrs. Cobb?
Oh, she gonna be dead. I was gonna put her out of her misery this movie, cause he don't want to have no more weaknesses going into the Batman movie.
Okay.
He gonna get her up out of here.
Okay. I think Vic
and Sophia's gonna go somewhere else and trollop in the field somewhere where she can be peaceful the way she wants to. I'm lying. She's not doing that.
Okay. I'm gonna piggyback off of what he said actually. Sophia will find peace in death, so she dies.
Oh, interesting.
I think she died. I don't know where else she goes unless she just randomly disappears, which doesn't work. Also, I think her doing all of this is going to lead her to realize that she is no better than her father, at which point she will say that she is essentially tired of this and she will either take her own life or be willing to die. It just feels like it makes the most direct sense. Vic going to go get the golden summit of people with all those different accents and languages is going to be interesting to say the least. Because
ain't finna be Porky Pig on the screen, boy.
No, full cap. He finna.
Help! Oh man.
Him trying to go get everybody is going to be hilarious. The Irish.
At the end of this, though.
You said what?
I said I think he's gonna be a boss at the end of this, though.
No, I think in a sort of roundabout way, Mrs. Cobb does die. Sophia dies as well, making Oz the closest thing to a made man. So he gives Crown Point to Vic. That's where we go.
If Sophia don't die, I think She gonna be in prison by the end of the movie. I mean, by the end of the show, because I think that girl gonna snitch.
I think she goes to. I think if she doesn't die, whatchamacallit is the one that arrests her. Oh, sir, I know you. I don't remember your name, but the one that talked to Sophia.
You talking about the junkie boy?
No, the one. No, not the detective addicted to drops. The one that talked to her at the house and was like, with the real. Oh, I'm not trying to make fun of bro voice, but I don't know how to phrase that. I'm gonna put him on the screen, bro, because I don't remember his name, but he had the like. He sounds like his voice is always going out. I'm gonna be honest with you. When he investigated, he knows what I'm talking about. That's why he laughed.
Yeah.
I think that's the arresting officer. Also, the whatchamacallit has to come back. I just don't know how, if at all.
No.
I hope he wasn't. I hope he wasn't just the one note purpose. I hope the councilman comes back.
Okay. But see, that's why I think Eve and them are gonna come back.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know how it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Technically, they betrayed him already, so they could, by all intents and purposes, be, you know what I'm saying, showing that they really are loyal to him. But we'll see. We shall see. What if he kills Eve? Think you're just gonna betray me like that, huh? After everything I fucking did for you?
Oh my goodness, that would. I'll probably be speechless after that. Honestly, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably just be stuck. I have nothing for that.
That's a good way to end the show. Choke her out on screen. That's a perfect way.
Choke her out on screen. Yeah. Hey guys, if y'all did that, I know these things are already shot. If y'all did that, I hope it was like I hope it was like Inglourious Bastards, because he choked her in real life, and like you could low key like it's the thing. I'll explain off camera.
Yeah. What?
You look terrified. I'll explain it off camera, but
because I didn't know that neither.
No, he choked her. He choked her in real life. He literally like that was you were literally watching it happen in real. That was not acting, low key.
That's so nuts.
It is.
Can you imagine like her like if I'm like
you're trying to
okay cut. Like please cut.
You're trying to wrap your head around it right this moment. All right.
He was wrapping himself around her head. Apparently, that's crazy.
He was. But I mean, hey, it got an award. So listen, acting is acting. Everybody thought it was
acting.
Very fine line.
Acting.
Real fine.
He was
line.
acting. She wasn't. She was fighting for her life.
Alright, bro, we getting off of this. We getting off of this. Bro, we getting off of this. Oh my goodness. Look, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
My gosh.
Oh my goodness.
She's fighting for her life we're acting. Okay. Alright, man.
Oh. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We will be back next week with episode 8. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, they're in a little playlist. You can always go check those out. That's all we got for you. Oh my god, I'm in tears.
Oh man, that's funny.
That's all we got.
We out of here, man. It's
easy.
Magnifying Media and Comics Corner. We doing it, we making wait.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I mean, we're doing our jobs and we're making great content. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. All right, we out of here.
Oh, we're gonna make your end in the end.